They keep the division race alive, and they do not allow the baton to be handed off. This game turned the moment I tweeted it was over. At halftime, we were all sitting watching this game together.
Well, hold on. At halftime, to his credit, Rex looked up, and Rex was shaking his head, and he goes, they had a chance to put him away, and they didn't do it.
That's right.
I said you got to knock out the champ. You never did.
That's why Rex is a head coach, and I'm a dope who sits here and talks on television.
Yeah, but you're good at it.
I'm very good at overreacting to the things that I see.
He's a great dope. He's a dope.
There is no doper dope than me. Let's get off of this topic and get on to the topic of Josh Allen. What do we say about Josh Allen this morning, D. Wood?
Listen, when we're looking at the playoffs, it's now or never for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
You think? This is his chance.
This is the chance. This is the chance.
Well, there's never been a better chance.
It's never been a better chance for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Worst team, better chance.
Think about the quarterbacks that Josh Allen could potentially be facing in the postseason. There's no one of his caliber in the postseason. And so if you're the Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills right now, this is the year. Like, don't waste this opportunity. Because you never know when you're going to get this opportunity again.
Well, you got a huge opportunity in front of you, and I get where you're coming from. No Patrick Mahomes, no Joe Burrow, right?
Lamar Jackson doesn't look right. He's the other one of the big four, and he might be in the playoffs, but they don't look like themselves, and nor does he look like himself, at least right now.
But it's interesting that everybody says this is their best opportunity. They got to do it on the road.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the difference. They don't have any home game.
By the way,
not yet.
But they did it on the road yesterday, and they did it on the road yesterday against the quarterback that might pose the biggest threat to him in the postseason in Drake May. And I will just say this also. We've spent an awful lot of time this season talking about MVP, whether it's Matthew Stafford at one point in time, who else has been up in the conversation?
Baker Mayfield, Jonathan Taylor.
Who else? Give me the names.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, CMC.
You can give it to whoever you want. I don't really care. There's nobody that's more valuable than Josh Allen. Just watch that game yesterday. Like, that is he may have won the MVP in one game because that's how he looked yesterday. And is there any player in the league today, anybody, that you have more confidence in winning one game and would fear more going up against than that guy?
Welcome to the club, Bob.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. You said an interesting thing. When D. Wood said best chance, you said worst team, best chance. I agree with that. Alan, you want to talk about carrying a team. They're so flawed in so many. They're getting killed yesterday. I mean, they're getting completely, to use your favorite term, boat raced at halftime. And I'm sitting there talking about, the Patriots have reclaimed the division and run out to Drake May.
Dope.
It's the worst. Yes, it's the worst team as far as 1 through 53 he's had.
Yeah.
I would put him and Matthew Stafford right now neck and neck for the MVP.
Yeah.
Okay, with 3 weeks to go. How does this game in the comeback happen? Number one, while it's the worst team that he's had, the defense was sensational when it comes to adjustments. They did to Drake May what we call a Rolodex. Drake May in the second half, their final 4 drives on second and third down, that's 8 different plays. Never once saw the same defense. It was a Rolodex of defense when it comes to cover 6, cover 2, cover 4, man pressure, fire zone, everything. And so you saw that stall New England's offense. Offensively, Buffalo got to their run when they wanted to. That's their duo run when they double team. It's what they did to Pittsburgh. They got to it when they needed to. And then they used scheme to beat man coverage rather than people. We know it's not a crazy talented group on the offensive side, but they schemed up ways to beat man coverage down in the red zone. Okay, this backer's got James Cook in man. Motion comes over. Now pay attention to the backer near the bottom, the communication. Right when Cook goes to the flat, they try to do what we call passing it off. Stretching horizontally, but those guys get bumped into each other. Really good job of using the motion, timing it, and then Cook out leverages. That's number one. Down in the red zone, once again, man coverage, 3 tight ends. The ball fake forces those defenders to step down as the tight ends step down. They think run, 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 run. Now, once again, you get another pick, leak somebody out to the flat. Josh gets out on the perimeter. That's an easy touchdown. This isn't not a player winning one-on-one. My guy better than your guy. This is scheme. And then I mentioned it before. This is the 3rd and 14 touchdown. What's the one thing you cannot do? Allow number 17 out to his right. Once that defensive end goes in right, I don't care who you have on the secondary. It's a touchdown. This is it. This is the play of the game. Josh continues to see it. Knox continues to scrape, and it's a huge touchdown against that defense. This was an unbelievable comeback, and it wasn't just Josh. I want to be clear. It wasn't. Cook was great. That offensive line was great. That defense and their adjustments was great. They don't win it without him.
No, they don't win anything without him, and that's for sure. But Rex, I want to get into because no one loves Josh Allen. I wish anyone loved anything the way you love Josh Allen and all that, best red zone player in history. I've heard you say it a million times. Do you agree that this is their shot? Because the team looks so flawed. I mean, you watch them play the game, but the point is a good one. No Mahomes. No Burrow. Does he have a path, you think, this year? Because he's never won a road playoff game. He will almost certainly have to win 3 road playoff games to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was my question. Because to me, I don't see it the way everybody else sees it.
Tell me.
Because I think they have such a home field advantage when Josh, at least they host 1 game.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to have to go on the road for 3 games with this defense that, quite honestly, can't stop a nosebleed when you are committed to running the football. So, to me, I don't see it that way. Look, they're always going to have a chance to win the Super Bowl because of this guy at quarterback. I've always said it. Everybody gets pissed at me. He's never lost a game.
Right.
And the reason, he certainly hadn't lost a playoff game. You guys been spectacular in every playoff game he's ever played.
Let me
team
push
gives
back
up
on
over
this.
30
I'm with
points
you. So
in the playoff.
Like if Josh, they got to go to Denver. You don't
Yeah.
think that team's good enough to go beat Denver?
I think they're good. I think he's good enough to beat anybody. I don't think their team is.
Even
I'm going to tell you this.
Oliver?
I don't think they're good enough to beat Houston. I don't think so. I think Houston's the team that you better worry about.
I don't
And to
disagree.
me, I'm just like this. I don't see it the way everybody else sees it.
Yeah.
This guy right here is spectacular. He's got the best quarterback that's playing. I get it.
So how do you see it? You see it that they can't win 3 on the road?
I don't think they will. No, I don't. And I love that's my favorite player.
Because of the defense is what you're saying.
Because of the defense and the fact I don't think they have the talent outside that's going to scare. You think Houston's going to be afraid of them? They sacked them 7 times when they played.
Yeah. Houston.
And you got to, by the way, go back to Houston and play them again. So to me, I don't know. Every game has to go on the road. I think is a tough deal.
Here's the one thing. I'm just thinking back over Super Bowl history in previous years, and sometimes there's a team like the New York Giants in 2007 that gets on a roll on the road, and they have the one guy that can help you get on a roll. I don't know that they can do it.
I can tell you right now, in the last 15 years, there have been 2 wild card teams to make the Super Bowl in the last 15 years. Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback of one. Tom Brady was the quarterback of the other.
He
so
fits.
Could he do it? Yes, he's in that mold. So could he get there? Yes. So the road is both the easiest and the most challenging that he will ever have to face. Let's go to Philadelphia next, where the Eagles got right in a get-right game. They played the Raiders. Here's all you need to know about this game. It was over in 2 hours and 25 minutes.
What type of game?
We all watched the game together on Sunday. I said, what happened to Eagles-Raiders? I looked down, it had ended already.
There's no quit to that Raider game.
But the Raiders had, Greeny, 75 total yards.
Yeah.
75 total yards.
That was 74 more than I thought they had. Jalen Hurts was 12 of 15, 175 yards, 3 touchdowns. The Eagles ran it 47 times for 183 yards. The Eagles, 68% of their design plays were rushes. When they did throw, they were very effective, over 11 yards per attempt. I feel ridiculous.
He can't even believe.
Dan is trying to
Raiders had
process.
75 yards.
75 yards.
Yeah, 75.
You thought it wasn't that many?
Is that a record,
If you
Hebo?
watch the game.
No.
Listen.
No, that's not a record.
Can you?
What?
This is
But
going to
they
be.
did play the fastest NFL game in history.
Yeah, seriously, it was like 1943. Here's the question that I have.
Holy
Can you
smokes.
take anything away from this? I mean, the Eagles, it was the ultimate get-right game.
Yeah.
They did all the things you were asking them to do.
Right.
They went under center. They ran the ball. They did all that stuff. But it almost felt, watching it, I hate saying it this way, like they weren't even playing an NFL team. So it's very hard for me to decide how much we should take from that game. How much do you take?
Well, I mean, first off, I jokingly said there's no quit to this team.
Yeah, right.
The Raiders.
Right.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. But I will say this. I liked what I saw. And when I talk about being underneath center, I think that's important for Philadelphia because I think they're built to be under center.
Yes.
They had 30 snaps under center against the Raiders. The previous three games, 24. So all losses, by the way.
There's your
I think this team wants to be under center, run the football, play action pass, and the key to me, how about we used our quarterback? How about that? And to me, this guy, you got to realize.
I think, to me, that is the key to the Philadelphia Eagles offense.
Danny.
The under center is attached to the play action. I don't care what anybody says. You running play action pass out of the shotgun is wasting a play. He is a much better quarterback from under center play action than he is gun play action. It doubles the amounts per attempt. It doubles his effectiveness, the QBR, the protection. If I could ask Philly to do one thing offensively for the remainder of the season into the playoffs, it would be that. Play more under center and play more under center play action.
They're going to win the division. They're not going to be the 1 seed. So you sort of know where they're going to be parked in that playoff picture. Get themselves a home game. Get that offense rolling. We